Hi everybody and welcome back to Harry's Music Room. Today I'm going to do a video in response to Glen Kellaway and Sam St. John, who are showing their top 10 favorite alternative country records. So I'm going to start with, and these are in no particular order, I'm going to start with the Wylie Hubbard. Wylie Hubbard wrote Up Against the Wall, Redneck Mothers, so you may know that song. If you're not familiar with Ray, this is kind of a good place to start. It's called Snake Farm. It's got the title song. It's got Mother Hubbard's Blues, which is a really, really good song, and Live and Die, Rock and Roll, Wild Gods of Mexico. Definitely check this out. If you get a chance, pick it up, give it a listen, or just check it out on YouTube. Wylie Hubbard has a lot of really good albums, and if you ever get a chance to see him live, you'll like it. Next up is one of my favorite records, but it's not available on vinyl, so that would be David Rawlings' Machine, A Friend of a Friend. David Rawlings you may know from his work with Gillian Welch. There's Gillian on the back, or Jillian, some people say. But this is such a good record. It's got a song called Ruby. It's got To Be Young is To Be Sad, To Be High, which was a song that he co-wrote with Ryan Adams. One of the highlights of this record is a song called Method Acting, which morphs into Cortez the Killer, the Neil Young song. This is just a fantastic album. You may be familiar with a song called Monkey and the Engineer, which I love. It's a good song. But if you're not familiar with David Rawlings, by all means, you need to check him out. Stream it, give it a listen, especially Method Acting and Cortez the Killer. Then, next we have Tony Joe White. Tony Joe White has written so many great songs. Rainy Night in Georgia, Polk Salad Annie, but this is a great collection of music on vinyl that I picked up. And Tony's just a great singer. He's got a very distinctive voice. You all know the song Polk Salad Annie, I'm sure. But that's another one of my favorites. And then I could have picked several albums by Michael Nesmith, but I picked this one because it's got the song that he did not write called Texas Morning, which was a Michael Murphy song, but I just love Michael's cover of that song. But this one also has Propinquity, Nevada Fighter, Tumbling Tumbleweeds, very, very country sounding trilogy of albums that he did with a very, very country feel, country flavor to it. Steel Guitar by Red Rhodes. Michael was so much more than just a monkey. He was a really, really talented guitar player, songwriter. So that would be my Michael Nesmith pick. And then next we have one of the all-time great all-country songwriters of all time, and that would be Townes Van Zandt. Live at the Oak Quarter, Houston, Texas. I picked this particular album because it had most of the songs that I like that he's written. Poncho and Lefty, let's see, White Freightliner Blues, Rex's Hammer. We've got let's see, Waiting Around to Die, and then probably one of my favorite songs by him, Tecumseh Valley, which you should really check out, an album by Nancy Griffith called Other Rooms, Other Voices, where she covers a lot of other people's music, and she does just a fantastic job on Tecumseh Valley. But Townes is just one of my favorites. I could have picked a whole bunch of records by him, but I picked this one. And then next we have probably someone who would be in my top 10 of all-time favorite artists, and that is Doug Sahm. Doug Somm you probably know from the band Sir Douglas Quintet, but Doug has been alt country all the way. The label wanted to make them sound like they were a British band for She's About a Mover, so they called the band Sir Douglas Quintet, thinking that people would think they were British. But She's About a Mover was originally She's a Body Mover, and the label said no, the radio won't play it. But if you listen close, the label may say She's About a Mover, but they're singing She's a Body Mover. But Doug Somm is just fantastic. We've got, what have we got? Is Anybody Going to San Antone? The Rains Came, Mendocino. I have a lot of Doug Somm. And if you're not familiar with his music, you really need to check it out. It's early in the morning, people. You might notice my shirt. I bought this from Yep Rock Records probably 15 years ago, before people were all buying vinyl. Okay, and then next we have another of my favorites, and that would be John Prine. And here we've got Illegal Smile, Hello in there, Sam Stone, Your Flag Decal Won't Get You into Heaven Anymore, Angel from Montgomery. Just superb songwriter. I was lucky enough to see John a couple of times, but just one of my favorites. This is a Vinyl Me Please reissue that they did. And then, of course, can't have an alt country list without some Graham Parsons, and this is just a fantastic album. Cover is pretty worn, but the record is clean, and it plays totally quiet. I mean, it's a great pressing, so unless I find another one with a better cover, this will be my go-to copy of this one, Grievous Angel. And you've got Emmylou Harris on here with them, but you've got let's see, Brass Buttons, which is a beautiful song, $1,000 Wedding, Hickory Wind, Las Vegas, ooh, Las Vegas. Great album, just a great album. Anybody who's not listening to Graham Parsons, you need to do yourself a favor and check them out. Sadly, gone way too soon. There's a lot of people out there that say that Graham was responsible for writing a lot of the song Wild Horses, because he and Keith Richards were hanging around at that time. And then we have Guy Clark. I don't know what to say about Guy. Just superb songwriter. On here we've got LA Freeway, we've got That Old Time Feeling, Desperados, Waiting for a Train, Let 'Em Roll. God, I mean, Guy Clark, I was lucky enough to see Guy a couple of times. I found an email address for his management company, and I wrote to him and said that Guy was one of my favorite artists, and if there was any way I'd love to get an autograph from him. And on my birthday, I got a package in the mail, 8x10 black and white photos signed by Guy. So I thought that was really, really nice. It's one of my prize autographs. And then last, certainly not least, but if I had to rank these, this might be my #1 favorite alt country record of all time, and that would be Whiskey Town, Stranger's Almanac. Early band by Ryan Adams. Ryan gets a lot of bad press right now, but the way I look at it, if I can listen to Ted Nugent, you can listen to Ryan Adams. What Ryan did was nothing compared to what some of these people have done. I think he's getting a bad break. But this is such a fantastic record. Oh my God. Every song on, I could name every song on here and say it's my favorite. Houses on the Hill, for a guy as young as he was at the time to write a song about World War II and a woman's lover, fiance, I believe, might have been her husband, they don't really say. anyways, for him to write a song that emotional and that mature at that age was just amazing. This is a fantastic album. That's all I'm going to say about that. So those are my top 10. As you can see, I've got Froggy up here. Froggy likes all country music too. He's kind of our mascot when we had our band called the G Street Band. Anyways, I still buy records, and I hope you guys do too. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Leave your comments on your favorites, or do a video on your favorite top 10 alternative country records. Thanks, and until next time, ciao.